All right, round two. We've got the choice again, so we'll play first. And got red and white, and this hand's fine. We've got the Tormenting Voice, which actually makes this hand much better than it appears. I think I like the Prowler more than the Salt Road Patrol, but I guess I'm not sure about that. Alright, let's do Tormenting Voice. Let's dump the... I'm going to stand by dumping Salt Road Patrol, even though this one's more color intensive. The Patrol has Outlast. Patrol's more of a roadblock. I still like Prowler more. We still have a barrage of boulders in here, so... Alright, well, we hit our next turn's land, and it's one that's going to let us progress towards Summit Prowler. But we're going to need a blue source to make good use of this Mystic of the Hidden Way. Alright, Disowned Ancestor, and Mardu Hateblade. Alright, both of those are acceptable. Let's get our Mystic down. Alright, Debilitating Injury. A little bit unfortunate since it takes us off of our Horde Chief value, but it's acceptable. Just Sky Charm. Can't currently cast that. I guess we just cast Horde Chief as a dude. Not that it's all that good since it can't attack into Ancestor, but it's at least something on the board. I feel like doing nothing doesn't really do me much good. Take one. If you drop some Morph, I think I'm going to want to bring low it. Oh, well, that's acceptable. Oh, another Ancestor. Okay, it's a lot of Ancestors. Let's see here. Yeah, Bloodfire Expert works. Well, now if we get a land, we can bring low his Ancestor and crack in for 6, which is pretty powerful, actually. Didn't quite work out. Alright, I think we just pass turn. And by pass turn, I mean pass combat, drop a Valley Dasher, and then pass. That way it keeps his Hate Blade back, because at this point I'll trade a Valley Dasher for a Hate Blade. Alright, well, looks like we're going to lose our Valley Dasher, but I can do nothing. Still missing the land drops, surprisingly. But we are running 18, so confident we'll eventually see a land. But having dig at this point is pretty awkward with no blue sources. So I guess we just lose our Valley Dasher, and then that's it. I don't know. That's about it. Lose our Valley Dasher, and that's it. Alright, so if I triple block Krumar, I'm not going to play around removal at this point. I think I'm triple blocking Krumar. He first strike can kill Bloodfire Expert, and then he dives to this. If he has any sort of trick, we're in trouble, but I think I'm going to go for that. Don't really have a lot of luxuries here. I don't really feel inclined to take a bunch of damage either. I think it's the same outcome, whether he gives it first strike or not. Still can't hit the land. Well, I'll accept a banner. And we're going to leave the Horde Chief back, but I guess I'll get in with Student. The reason being, neither of them can really do anything about the 3/7 anymore. And I guess I'm just going to take 4 damage. Alternatively, I can leave back Student in case he kills Horde Chief. Yeah, that might be smarter. I'm not really in any position to start getting offensive here. I may actually have to trade my Student for the Hate Blade at this point. Not that I'm thrilled about that. Got a Just Sky Charm to sort of reset an Ancestor, which I guess isn't bad. Yeah, if he's going deep on those Ancestors, I might just do that. I'm a lot more willing to take 1 damage now. He doesn't even feel like it. All right. Well, let's let's drop our Prowler and pass. See if he's willing to swing with his Ancestor yet. He might still be building up those Outlasts, in which case Just Sky Charm dumping it's going to be good for us. Or putting it on top, rather. Could also, can't quite Warden of the Eye yet, but when I can, I'm probably going to need this Tormenting Voice just to dig up some more goodies. Barrage of Boulders can take care of the Hate Blade now, which is nice. He doesn't want to attack either, so him continuing to Outlast is pretty nice for us, actually. Just leaving the other one back. All right, that's interesting. Let's guess let's Warden, bring back Tormenting Voice. Not really willing to pitch any of these cards, to be honest, but I'm going to need some more dudes on the board. He doesn't seem strongly motivated to attack just yet. Admittedly, not that good. May have been actually better to just Sky Charm and then Warden of the Eye, Just Sky Charm again. But I'm still kind of on the hunt for some good spells because I feel like, I don't know. Yeah, it probably would have been better. Just Charm and then hold back for a turn and then Warden and then hold back for a turn and then Charm again. More of a long-term plan thing, but I mean, on a positive note, I've got pretty decent blocks for a Disowned Ancestor now. I can triple block it with these guys and kill it with only 1 loss. So he doesn't currently have a great attack. I mean, unless he's got a trick. If he's got a trick, he's got a good attack, but or if he's got a removal spell, either one of those. Certainly not going to play around him, I don't think. No, he's still in hardcore chill out mode, which is interesting. All right, Master's not bad. If I Tormenting Voice, what am I digging for? I don't know. What do I dump? I don't know that either. kind of want to master, but what do I master? Well, let me think about this. So if I master him, I can deal 6 damage to his face. I deal 6 damage to him, he goes to 17. I draw a land, just Sky Charm Pump. I get to do 3, 6, 11, 15 damage, which means this Master of the Way is still 2 damage short of helping me to do lethal. In that case, I'm more tempted to Tormenting Voice, dump the Bring Low, try and find another creature. Alright, I can get behind that. That's a pretty good one. Alright, let's Tranquil Cove. Let's Weapon Master. And then we'll pass. So now I can just Sky Charm plus Barrage of Boulders, which should lifelink me a bunch, which means I don't even have to really block these ancestors yet. Alright. It's acceptable. I think he should have attacked first and done that. Also curious why he's not pumping, but I definitely like that he's not. Alright, I think we're going to jam the Seeker. As much as I'm going to have to do this Master of the Way at some point. It's short of lethal. Like, I can Master now, but I only deal 5 damage to him, which brings him to... That might not be bad. Bring him to 18. I play Seeker. Next turn, I just Sky Charm plus Barrage. That's 4, 8, or 4, 7, 10, 15, 19. 19 plus the Master. Yeah, that is lethal. Okay. But I don't have the resources to Master plus Seeker, but I could draw a land here. So let's try just Master him now. Could also Dig Through Time for 2 mana. It makes more sense, doesn't it? Let's dig for 2. Well, Flying Crane Technique is going to do it too. So, geez, 6 lands. It's a little outrageous. All right, let's get our Flying Crane Technique, and I guess we'll get our blue source, which is scarce. And next turn is going to be a doozy. Could actually Master him now, but let's go for the Flying Crane Technique. And actually, we can leave up Just Sky Charm now. Yeah, we're in pretty good shape, actually. I don't even need to bust the... What is he doing now? One card left. I think we're going for the Flying Crane Technique plan. So it's costing us 6 mana. It's definitely lethal though, right? How could it not be? With our prowess guys, and we're gaining life. Yeah, it's got to be lethal. Even if it's not, it's dealing so much damage that it might as well be lethal. Because he can't crack back for lethal when I'm double striking lifelink. But then again, how much can he crack back for? 9, 10, 12. He doesn't have enough to crack back for lethal. Let's just Flying Crane Technique and see if this goes ahead and wins us the game. Could have like Kill Shot or something, but he doesn't have lethal and crackback, and I think Master of the Way is going to be lethal following this. But I do think this is lethal. I don't know how it couldn't be. Yeah. All right. So we're playing against Mardu. Beats. I didn't mean to click through that so fast, but his blockers aren't that great. I don't even know if I want to bring in the second barrage, but that Blazebringer plan did work out fairly well for us last time. And I certainly don't like Tracker. I don't like Blazebringer as much as Tracker, but I still like the same excuse as last time. It works better with Barrage. Last time I dumped the banner. It still worked out for us. But do I want to do that again? I don't know. I kind of do. Barrage did play well for us. But like I said, his defense doesn't seem very good. He does have Salt Road Patrol. He's got the Disowned Ancestors. All right. You know, his defense is okay, actually, now that I think about it. Let's bring in the second barrage. I do like this banner, though. This banner helped us out game one quite a bit. I think Bring Low is actually very good in this match. Valley Dasher does seem not that good, but I kind of, well, do I want to go to 13 creatures? He does have multiple 0 for it. I'm going to dump the Valley Dasher for this banner. It brings us to 13 creatures, which is admittedly problematic, but we have both Tormenting Voice and Dig Through Time, which are two pretty good ways to gain some card advantage and get enough creatures out there to win. So I think we're going to go for this. This hand's fine. We have all of our resources. We don't have an early play, but I think we can find one. Ideally. No, one drop's nice. There's a second red source for our Prowler. All right, certainly getting some awkward draws here. I think I want to play out the Salt Road Patrol first, because then if he has debilitating injury, I can still block either of his guys. Yeesh. All right. Well, kind of lousy draws, but those things happen. All right. So next turn, at worst, we got a Summit Prowler, which can block reasonably well. Assuming he doesn't have anything. Well, now I'm a little more tempted to Master the Way something, because then I can Warden of the Eye it back and still have a good blocker, but I may want to do the Prowler. No, I kind of want to Master the Way. This does allow him to swing in with all of these guys, which I guess is a problem, but I'm going to Master. Let's just get a dude off the board. All right, so now next turn I can cast Warden and get my Master back. Ideally, I don't know. I mean, we're in some trouble, I admit. We're certainly blocking that. Alright, I think he just accidentally didn't attack with his student as well. But we shall take that. Alright, let's play the Warden. Get back our Master the way. And play a blue source and pass. So we're at least on a road to recover this game, but we're still not, we're not free by any means. He doesn't have a red source yet either, which is nice. Seems like he's a lot of colors, which is interesting. This could be a Krumar Bondkin. I kind of feel like it is. But it could also be like a War Behemoth or something, so can't really discount that. Do feel like it's a decent opportunity to master the way his Salt Road Patrol away. Kieran's not bad. I could just play Kieran plus Morph Mystic and then at least get some more bodies down, which I like. But then my Master gets worse, but I think that's still okay. Could also just master his Morph now, but then this thing, well, keeping him busy with this, I don't really care about that. But then again, I do kind of want to get some bodies on the board. I want to get a little bit offensive. Let's drop a couple dudes. It does make our Master worse, as mentioned, but I think this is still okay. Could have attacked with Warden there, I guess, but doesn't seem necessary. So I guess if he swings with the Morph, I probably just block with Warden and Salt Road Patrol. That way, if it's a... Well, if it's a War Behemoth, I still don't kill it, do I? Alright, well, we're definitely blocking with Salt Road Patrol. If he wants to injure my Salt Road Patrol post-combat, I'll accept it. Not thrilled about it, but I will accept it. Yeah, that's not the end of the world. I can live with that. Could have actually, honestly, I should have blocked it more. I should have blocked it with more dudes. I would have lost. I guess I would have had to triple block it, which means I probably would have lost my Alabaster Kieran. But it's all right. Another one? All right. Well, it's pretty good against us. Can't do anything about that. Two cards left in his hand. Could kill his Morph with the Master. Kill Morph. Then I can't really block Salt Road Patrol, though. But I can play a land. So 1, 2, 3, wait. 2, 4, 5. Nope, I'm still going to be short, even with the land drop of playing our Summit Prowler. That's a problem. I guess we nuke his Morph. Unfortunately, I'm just resource shy of nuking his Salt Road Patrol. Could nuke his Morph. Kind of feel like it's a Bondkin. There's no reason why it should be. It could also just be a Ponyback Brigade or something. Could wait a turn and not play anything to master this next turn. I don't really like that play all that much. I think we play Summit Prowler. I get in with Kieran and then pass. I'm not going to play a land. Alright, so we did find his red source, which means this is probably a Ponyback Brigade. Which means I may have wanted to kill it, but could still Barrage of Boulders. Just means Barrage of Boulders is potentially better in this matchup. Alright, well if he's doing that, what's another Morph that could be where he'd be actually confident attacking with his Morph now? I feel like it's a Ponyback Brigade. What's another Morph that he wouldn't have done before that he would do now. I can't even think of another Mardu morph. I'm just gonna block so that this guy potentially dies and this guy potentially dies. I certainly can't afford to take damage here. Feel like it's just a ponyback? No, it was a Bonken. So it was a Bonken. So why didn't he attack earlier with it? I'm just confused now. Now that play doesn't even make sense to me. Why didn't he just do that earlier? Alright, so I could master the Bonken and it still holds back his army. I think that's correct. Let's do that. Could play the Blazebringer too, but I'm going to play the Blazebringer anyway, probably. Let's just kill that guy. There's our barrage. Fortunately, not in a position to kill him anytime soon here, but got an out to a ponyback brigade play, I guess. Got some decent threats on the board. Not really that far behind. We do have a lot of lands, though. Could use our dig through time. That would be pretty beneficial at right about now. Funk Soul Brother. What do we got? War Behemoth. All right. I can double block that and lose my Blazebringer. I guess I lose my Warden too, don't I? Well, that's rougher. Yeah. It is rougher. Can't do anything about it, though. War Behemoth's pretty good. Can't really afford to attack, either. Could hold back on the Horde Chief, let him swing with the War Behemoth, and then, well, I don't really like it. Let's just play this guy, then pass. I think we're just going to take the 3 from the War Behemoth this time around. He should attack there because I'd have to lose 2 guys, but I'm certainly happy he's not attacking because we're building towards a barrage of boulders that's going to be lethal at this point. 4, 7, 9, 12. So we're 8 damage short still, which is definitely significant. So we've got some work to do. I'm not playing lands at this point. I'm not sure why I'm not playing lands. Tormenting Voice, I guess, is a good reason to not play lands. Alright. I think I'm just taking 3 from a War Behemoth. At this point, I just need to build my army up. I'm glad he's not attacking. Alright, bring low. Yeah. I mean, it doesn't do a ton right now, but it's alright. Still just in chill out mode for now. Waiting for good opportunities to do things. Alright, Tranquil Cove. Play that land because it gains us a life. Still pretty much just on the hunt for like a Tormenting Voice. Flying Crane technique, of course. All right, student is also very acceptable. I mean, we're actually getting surprisingly close to bring low plus barrage of boulders being lethal with our prowess guys. So we've got that going for us. We've actually got like our game plan in mind here. All right, expert might be lethal at this point. I think we're actually lethal. He has Mardu Charm in his deck though, and I mean, there's a pretty decent chance he's got that. And then he can crack back for 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, which is not lethal. But between Bringlow and Barrage of Boulders, I think we're actually in lethal territory at this point. I mean, it's probably wisest to do a count, I guess, but I think we're going to go for it next turn. I don't see any reason not to. Um, 7 damage to us. If he has Crater Claws, we're dead, but I feel like we're pretty close to dead to Crater's Claws anyway. Yeah, we would be probably dead to that. I think I need all my attackers, so I'm just going to take this. Alright, F6. So I think we got to go for our lethal move here. Well, let's just play land first, because I've got... Do I have 9 mana then for? Yeah, I've got enough mana, so let's play the land. Let's play the Tormenting Voice. Dump the other land. Prowess, prowess, prowess. Alright. And then let's Barrage of Boulders here. See how he reacts to that. Do a quick damage count. 7, 9, 13. Yeah, it's lethal. So we'll crack in. So let me see here. Which one's he kill shotting? Seeker the Way. So I got to do another count to see if our Bringlow brings us into lethal. 3, 7, 9, 12, 17. So I'm actually going to be 1 damage short of lethal. That's unfortunate. Can I do anything about that? I guess I'm just going to die to the crackback then. 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah. Because I would have to block that if I played Bloodfire Expert. So I guess we're just dead anyway. Even with this prowess swing. It's definitely kind of a bummer, but can't do anything about it. Guess we're just 1 damage short of lethal then. It's a bit of a bummer, but I unfortunately have no other recourse, so that it's unfortunate, but these things happen. Have to accept losses. We had a rough start anyway, so that's okay. Obviously not thrilled about losing, but I can't do anything about it. I have to accept losses when they happen. There's a lot of things he could have had there that would have stopped our lethal play, so that's a bummer, but hey, these things happen. All right, let's figure it out. Do we have any other sideboard? I don't think so. I think we're still well geared. I like how we were positioned against him, actually. Bloodfire Mentor is something to consider because it blocks well, but I think we'll keep it the same. All right, we'll play first. Let's see here. We don't have a white source, which makes this Salt Road Patrol and Jeskai Charm currently unplayable. I still want to keep this. I'm not going to be able to play any white spells I draw. But I can play Bloodfire Experts if I draw them. Tormenting Voice, Valley Dasher, Morph Guys, Banner. I'm going to keep it. I don't really like this hand, but I think it's good enough to keep. All right. Opponent Snap Mauls 7, debates on 6, and I believe begrudgingly keeps, but we'll see how he draws during his draw step and how it plays out for him. All right, Mystic's a pretty good draw. It's going to let us morph and potentially get in if he doesn't have an injury. Does have a black source. And he does have a Chief of the Scale. All right. Gonna need a white source to play our Salt Road Patrol and Jeskai Charm, but that's okay. All right, it's pretty good value for him. I can't really do much about it. Let's see here. All right, Bloodfire Expert is a thing. Could bring low. I'm not sure what that does. I could swing with the Mystic Kid and get him down. He cracks back for 5, which is certainly significant. I'm not sure if I have a choice in that matter, though. That's interesting. Could also keep the morph back, which keeps back his warrior. Basically just lets him attack with the Horde Chief. Lets me still block his Chief to scale. I think playing this out and staying back is our best choice. I feel like, got a much better late game plan than he does, despite us losing the last game in the late game. All right, can do nothing about the debilitating injury, so begrudgingly accept. Go for an easy trade here. See if we can't get something relevant here. Master the Way. Well, that counts. So I guess we play the Master of the Way because we're still on the hunt for a white source. So let's just kill this guy, draw a card. Or draw a card, kill that guy rather. There's our white source. All right, so next turn we got a Salt Road Patrol to at least lock down the ground a little bit, plus eventually be able to play Jeskai Charm. All right, Morph. Morph's a bit of an issue because of Krumar Bondkin, which we know he's got. Might be in my best interest to just bring low that. I certainly don't want to take 5 damage needlessly. We haven't seen any other morphs out of him either. I would like to play the Salt Road Patrol. There's a chance he doesn't hit his land drop. I guess playing the Patrol is actually smarter. The reason that playing the Patrol is smarter is because if he doesn't hit his land drop, I can more confidently block his morph. If he does hit a land drop and attacks with the morph, I'm going to have to eat 5 damage. But I can at least keep the warrior back. So there's a good chance I'm taking 5 damage this turn, but at least his turn is eaten up. So I made the wrong decision, but there was a chance he didn't make the land drop. There was a chance that this isn't a Krumar Bondkin. All right. Could be a War Behemoth now. All right, so now I'm much more willing to... this is actually okay, because now I can bring low plus Jeskai Charm. So I'm much more confident with blocking something here. And if it's a Bondkin, I'll just kill it. Alright, so I forced him to flip the behemoth, which means this is a Krumar Bondkin, which means I'm going to kill it right now before it gets a chance to do any more damage to me. So, do that. Still sitting okay. A lot of potential draws for us now that are actually pretty good. Whoa, what? Did I not click? Okay, so I just screwed up pretty bad there. Accidentally clicked Barrage of Boulders when I was totally trying to click Alabaster Kieran, so that's pretty horrible. I don't know how that happened. Total misclick. That's a big bummer. I hate misclicks. Alright, guess we're taking 3 damage. I don't know why the hell he did that. But then again, I don't know why the hell I played Barrage of Boulders. Totally did not mean to cast Barrage of Boulders. That's such a big bummer. Alright, well, bummers happen. Accept the bummers. Well, that's a huge bummer that I don't know what this morph is, so I think I'm just going to double block it in case it's a Bondkin. That way he can just kill my Salt Road Patrol. Yeah, not having the second white source is also a big bummer. Not having my Kieran out 2 turns earlier is also a huge bummer, so a lot of bummers going on. Yeah, not thrilled about that, but can do nothing. Let's see if we can't draw something nice here. Barrage of Boulders number 2. Yeah, it doesn't do much. Does not do much. Could just Jeskai Charm now. Kind of feel like I have to. I guess I don't have to, but probably just going to. Seems safe. Gets rid of his next couple turns, I guess. Gives us some opportunities to draw like a... Well, Tormenting Voice works. Alright. Dump the mountain. Witness is actually very nice, so let's go ahead and get in with Kieran. Oh, he's a kill shot? Alright. It's acceptable. Guess we'll drop the Witness and pass, so at least we know what he's got. Still quite a difficult road to recovery here, but... Ooh, it's not too bad. So I'm at 7 mana, which means I don't have enough resources to both play the Blaze Bringer and flip the Witness. So I guess we're just holding back for now. Yeah, no plays. I guess that's good for us. Alright. Second blue source. It's going to turn on our dig. Which definitely want right about now. Can't really afford to attack, unfortunately, but... well, actually, yeah. If I attack, then next turn with flying... Yeah, we've actually got lethal next turn. Alright. Let's go for lethal. Assuming he has no... Well, he does not have Mardu Charm or Kill Shot anymore, so... Guess we go for the Flying Crane technique win. kind of want him to just play creatures there. Not playing anything is a bit worrisome. Well, that helps. Makes me feel a lot better about it. All right. Definitely going for the lethal strike here. Cool. Flying crane technique, baby. That doesn't seem like a game we were likely to win, so pretty amazing that we came back on that one. All right, I'll see you in the finals.